Hubble just captured the clearest image of interstellar visitor 3I Atlas, and what it's revealing is nothing short of extraordinary. For most of us, space feels like an endless backdrop of stars and galaxies, cold and far away. But every once in a while, something comes from beyond our solar system, something that does not belong here. These visitors are incredibly rare. In fact, we've only seen two before: Oumuamua in 2017 and Comet Borisov in 2019. Now, the third one has arrived, and Hubble's sharp eye has just delivered a breathtaking image of it. This isn't just another comet. It's a piece of another star system, a frozen messenger carrying secrets from billions of years ago. In this video, we're going to dive into what scientists have just uncovered about 3I Atlas, why it's so important, and how this tiny speck of light is rewriting what we know about the universe. 3I Atlas was first spotted on July 1, 2025 by the Atlas Survey Telescope in Chile. At first, it looked like a faint dot moving against the stars. But astronomers quickly realized its orbit didn't match anything from our solar system. Instead of following a closed loop around the sun, like planets and comets normally do, its path was hyperbolic, meaning it's just passing through, never to return. Within 24 hours, it was confirmed. This was the third interstellar object ever detected. That's why it carries the name 3I, meaning the third interstellar. Atlas, the telescope that discovered it, makes up the rest of its name. When you hear the numbers, they sound almost unreal. 3I Atlas is traveling at a speed of about 130,000 miles per hour. That's more than 200,000 kilometers per hour. At that pace, you could circle Earth in under 12 minutes. Its trajectory will bring it closest to the Sun in late October 2025, at a distance of about 1.36 astronomical units, just a bit farther out than Earth. And while it will never come dangerously close to us, its nearest approach to Earth will still be relatively close in cosmic terms, around 1.6 to 1.8 AU, which is more than 240 million kilometers away. Far enough to be safe, but near enough for telescopes to get a good look. And that's exactly what NASA's Hubble Space Telescope did on July 21, 2025. What it captured was stunning. A teardrop-shaped plume of dust glowing against the blackness of space, stretching away from the faint central nucleus. From Earth, it may look like nothing more than a tiny smudge. But Hubble's clarity revealed structure, a dust tail, a faint coma, and activity that screams, this is a comet. The nucleus itself is surprisingly small. Estimates put it somewhere between 320 meters and 5.6 kilometers across. In other words, somewhere between the size of a football stadium and a small mountain. But what makes it remarkable isn't its size, it's what it's made of. Hubble didn't just take pretty pictures, it helped measure the dust and gases being released as 3I Atlas heated up on its journey toward the Sun. The plume of dust showed that material is escaping at rates of several kilograms every second, likely driven by the sublimation of ices inside the comet's core. That might sound ordinary. After all, comets do this all the time. But here's the difference. These ices aren't from our solar system. They condensed around another star, in a completely different environment, billions of years ago. Every molecule escaping into space is like a chemical fingerprint from a distant birthplace. Some telescopes have even detected water molecules breaking apart in the ultraviolet spectrum, along with carbon dioxide and cyanogen. Together, these early readings suggest that 3I Atlas could carry a mix of materials similar to comets here at home, but possibly with unique ratios that tell us something about the star system it came from. Hubble wasn't alone in chasing this interstellar traveler. Ground-based telescopes, including Gemini North in Hawaii, captured spectacular images too. One composite image showed 3I Atlas as a glowing rainbow against the night sky, colors created by using multiple filters to study its light. Meanwhile, the Vera C. Rubin Observatory dug into its archives and found pre-discovery images. These showed that 3I Atlas had been active even farther out from the Sun, releasing dust long before it came close enough for most comets to wake up. And space-based telescopes, like NASA's Swift Observatory, detected signs of water vapor at about 3.5 AU, which is remarkable, because at that distance, many comets are still frozen solid. This suggests that 3I Atlas may be unusually rich in volatile ices, making it behave differently than typical comets. To understand why this matters, let's look back at the other two visitors. Oumuamua was long, thin, and bizarre. It showed no visible tail, which baffled astronomers and sparked wild theories about it being an alien probe. Borisov, on the other hand, looked much more like a traditional comet, icy, dusty, with a clear coma and tail. 3I Atlas seems to fall closer to Borisov's category, but with its own quirks. Its early activity, the speed at which it's shedding material, and the composition of its gases suggest it might not fit neatly into any box. It's familiar but also different, like meeting a cousin from a far-off branch of the family you never knew existed. So, why are astronomers putting so much effort into studying this object? Because it's like holding a time capsule from another world. Our solar system's comets are old, but they've spent billions of years orbiting the sun, getting heated, cracked, and altered. An interstellar comet like 3I Atlas, however, was likely ejected early from its home system, frozen in deep space for billions of years before wandering close to us. That means its chemistry is more pristine. It's a sample of the raw building blocks that another star system used to make planets. By comparing these ingredients to what we see in our own comets, scientists can test big questions. Do other solar systems form with the same mix of water, carbon, and dust? Or are their recipes very different? Think about what that means for a moment. Right now, a chunk of rock and ice from a star system, possibly hundreds of light years away, is streaking past our sun. It has traveled for longer than humanity has even existed. And now, for a brief window, we get to study it before it disappears forever into the darkness of interstellar space. Astronomer Karen Meech once called Oumuamua a messenger from afar. 3I Atlas is another one of those messengers, carrying whispers of a world we'll never see. And the fact that we've now caught 3 of these objects in less than a decade suggests something important. They may be more common than we once thought. With the upcoming Rubin Observatory's Legacy Survey of Space and Time, astronomers expect to find many more interstellar visitors in the coming years. Each one will be another page in the galaxy's history book. 3I Atlas reminds us that our solar system isn't isolated. It's part of a much larger neighborhood, where stars form, die, and scatter their debris across the galaxy. Every so often, some of that debris drifts across our path. It's like finding a bottle in the ocean with a message inside. Except this bottle is billions of years old, and the ocean is the Milky Way. As 3I Atlas continues its journey, it will glow a little brighter in the months leading up to its closest approach to the sun in October. Then, slowly, it will fade away, becoming just another faint streak of light lost to the galaxy. But the data it leaves behind, the images, the spectra, the measurements, will stay with us. Hubble's sharp image isn't just a pretty picture. It's proof of what humanity can achieve when we look outward with curiosity and persistence. In the grand scale of the universe, 3I Atlas is small, fleeting, almost insignificant. But for us, it's a reminder of connection between star systems, between worlds, and between the past and the present. So next time you look up at the night sky, remember, some of the stars you see may have sent pieces of themselves drifting our way. And sometimes, if we're lucky, we catch them just in time. If you found this story as fascinating as I did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dive journeys into the mysteries of space. Drop a comment below. What do you think 3I Atlas is teaching us about the universe? And do you believe we'll find more interstellar visitors soon? Because one thing is clear, space is full of surprises, and the next messenger could be on its way already.